When was the last time you and your partner sat down for a truly calm conversation about money? If you're like most couples, it's probably been a while, or maybe it's never happened at all. You're not alone. Studies show that just over half of couples talk openly about their finances. And even then, it's often in moments of stress or conflict, not in a safe, supportive environment. But here's the thing. Money issues are one of the strongest predictors of divorce, even more so than how much you actually earn. The real difference comes down to how you communicate. So, how can you and your partner build a healthy, lasting financial partnership? In this video, we'll walk through 10 science-backed rules for successful money discussions, so you can turn a potential source of conflict into a foundation for trust and teamwork. If you haven't seen them yet, check out the related video, Don't Let Money Kill Your Marriage, and our deep dive into the 4 money scripts. You'll find a link at the end of this video. Let's start with where to begin. If you've never talked about money before, bringing it up can feel awkward. You might worry your partner will think you're suspicious or don't trust them. Instead of launching straight into numbers, try connecting the conversation to your shared goals. Maybe you're dreaming of buying a home, planning a big trip, or thinking about your children's future. Framing money as a tool to achieve your dreams makes the conversation about building something together, not about blame or fear. And if one of you already has debt, that's a natural entry point. Acknowledging it openly can set the stage for teamwork. Now, let's talk about how to actually have the conversation. Dr. John Gottman, a leading relationship researcher, spent decades observing thousands of couples. He found that the way couples communicate about everyday issues, including money, can predict the future of their relationship with astonishing 90% accuracy. Here's what the research says works best: the 10 rules for stress-free discussion. First, create a safe, pressure-free environment. Timing is everything. Don't try to talk about money when you're angry, stressed, or exhausted. Instead, schedule a money date, a regular time when you're both calm and can focus on each other. Making this a monthly or bi-monthly ritual helps normalize the topic and takes away the stigma. Approach the conversation as a team, not as opponents. Second, avoid what Dr. Gottman calls the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. These are 4 destructive patterns that can derail any discussion: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Criticism attacks your partner's character, like saying you're so irresponsible with money. Instead, try expressing your feelings. I feel anxious when we spend without a plan. Contempt, sarcasm, eye-rolling, or mockery is the most damaging of all. Replace it with appreciation and respect. Defensiveness is when you dodge responsibility or counterattack. Instead, acknowledge your partner's concerns and look for solutions together. Stonewalling means shutting down or walking away. If you feel overwhelmed, ask for a short break and agree to return to the conversation once you've both calmed down. Healthy couples aim for a 5-to-1 ratio of positive to negative interactions during conflict. That means for every financial concern you raise, try to find 5 opportunities to appreciate your partner. It might sound simple, but it makes a huge difference. Third, use I statements instead of you accusations. When you say you spend too much, your partner feels attacked. Instead, try, I feel worried when I see high expenses because I'm afraid we won't reach our goals. This invites empathy and keeps the conversation constructive. Fourth, practice emotional validation. Happy couples respond positively to each other's bids for connection. Those small moments when your partner reaches out, even if it's just a sigh or a comment about a bill. If you notice your partner seems stressed about money, acknowledge it. You seem worried, and I understand why, given our current expenses. Turning toward these small bids builds what psychologists call your emotional bank account, making it easier to weather bigger financial storms together. Fifth, be an active listener. That means putting away distractions, phones, TV, anything that pulls your attention away. Try this exercise. One partner speaks for 5 minutes without interruption, while the other listens and then paraphrases what they heard. Then switch roles. This simple practice can transform the way you understand each other. Sixth, keep your dialogue transparent and judgment-free. Stick to the facts. We spent $500 on dining out, rather than judgments like, you're reckless. Avoid words like always and never, which only trigger defensiveness. Seventh, set joint SMART goals. Couples with shared specific goals have fewer conflicts. Instead of saying, we want to buy a house someday, try, we'll save $30,000 for a down payment over the next 3 years by putting aside $833 each month. Clear goals turn vague dreams into actionable plans. Eighth, learn to make and accept repair attempts. These are small gestures or comments that help de-escalate tension. A joke, a gentle touch, or simply admitting, you have a point. If your partner tries to repair, accept it. These moments can prevent arguments from spiraling out of control. Ninth, explore each other's money scripts. We all carry beliefs about money from our upbringing. Ask each other, what was money like in your family? What does money represent to you? Security? Freedom? Status? Understanding your partner's financial background builds compassion and reduces judgment. Finally, know when to seek professional help. If your conversations always end in shouting or silence, or if there's secret spending or compulsive financial behavior, reaching out to a therapist isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of commitment to your relationship. Remember, healthy financial communication is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice, patience, and a willingness to learn together. The goal isn't to win arguments, but to build a partnership that supports your shared dreams and strengthens your bond. Do you and your partner have a special ritual or favorite spot for your money talks? Maybe it's a cozy coffee shop, a walk in the park, or a quiet Sunday morning at home. Share your ideas in the comments. We'd love to hear what works for you. For a deeper dive into these topics, check out the full article on the MyFriendlyBudget blog. Start building a brighter future. Today,